Hi, Aries. Welcome to your weekly reading. I'm going to be taking a look at your immediate past, present, and future, pulling some advice for you as well as the outcome. This is general. It may not resonate for everyone. If it does, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel as it helps me to pick up on your energy for all future reads. Please remember that time is fluid, so this could be something that happened in your past, currently in your present, or coming up in your future. Roles can be reversed, so take what applies to you, the person on your mind, your situation, and leave the rest. At the end of your reading, I will be pulling an oracle message from the Earth Alchemy Oracle deck to give us some more insight, guidance, and clarification on your situation. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Show me Aries. All right, Aries. I see a little bit of conflict in your reading, but it doesn't really seem to be you. Now, if it is you in your own way and conflicted about making a certain kind of decision, okay. But let's just start with in the immediate past that things were kind of rocky for you with the Six of Swords, and you were trying to move on from that and then just kind of navigate these rocky waters into a much calmer situation. But currently, what you're going through is this Five of Swords, and I feel you have somebody who's playing mind games with you. There's conflict there, also conflicted decisions that need to be made. I'm seeing your advice as you need to pay attention to who this person is. You know, maybe there's a lot of people around you that are acting a certain way, negative, argumentative, just really wanting to win at all costs, no matter who it hurts, or how they make others feel. But I do see somebody playing mind games with you, and it's just because they want to win. Their pride and ego can get in the way. Now, coming up in the immediate future, we have the Page of Wands, and I like this because this is like positive optimism right here. Okay, the Page of Wands, excited, kind of this person here in this Page of Wands is finding the confidence to stand up and speak in front of people and get the word out, get the messages out. And people are really attracted to this person. Now, I see this as you. I just see somebody trying to hold you back. But Aries, with this Page of Wands coming out, it shows that you're, in your immediate future, you're not stressed because things are starting to work out. Don't allow someone's negative comments or negativity impact you in any way. If there are people negative around you or want to argue with you or playing mind games with you, I see somebody saying, not so nice of things about you, dismiss them. Just don't even deal with those people as much as you possibly can. If you have to work with them, okay, I understand. But I always kind of like to put on headphones if I'm dealing with somebody negative and I'm working with them. I'm like, oh, sorry, I'm listening to music or whatever, and it kind of makes it to where they stop talking to you in the moment, and you can just have a moment of peace. But sometimes I don't have music on, and it's amazing what you hear them talk about. But anyways, so for your advice, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So your advice is telling you to keep working hard, really pay attention to the details of, your hard work, and don't get distracted by other people's negativity because you're building something really amazing for yourself. Some of you are learning a new trade, new hobby, continuing your education, continuing, what am I trying to say? Like work classes or career building skills towards a higher department or like a higher ranking in maybe a company you work for or what you're wanting to do. If everything continues the way that it's going, the Queen of Swords comes out, and this is telling me that you are going to cut through people's BS. If things continue the way that they are going, you're going to be telling some people off here. Now, I know you can, but I just see you trying to like avoid, the troubling waters of things that people try to create around you and trying to move on to something better. But it seems like every time you do, someone's jealous, someone has something to say. I don't know what is with people, because this has been coming up in a lot of readings, and it's almost like so many people are just envious of others, and we should all be happy for each other's growth. We should be happy for one another and help each other build that peaceful energy, so that way we can attract all the good things in our life along with others. But you can't control what other people do, only what you do and how you handle it, right? So that Six of Swords, we're going to go ahead and clarify. I feel like the light is really low. I'm just going to check. Yeah, it is kind of low. I'm going to turn it up just a little bit. There, that should be a little bit better. Okay. So we have the Star, Eight of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands that comes out as clarification for the Six of Swords. So with you and someone particular, I'm seeing there was hope. You didn't lose hope in a situation, really working hard towards a relationship. Others of you, it's a foundation that you're building here. It's like you really are working hard on the details of some of you buying a new place, or hopeful that your hard work will pay off and you'll be able to have this stable foundation, maybe be the support that you need for yourself in your stable foundation around you. But I am seeing also, wanting to move on from something that feels very rocky and trying to fix it, like work through it, because there's a relationship there. But it feels like the other party here with this Two of Swords is finding it difficult to work through these challenges, or they just don't want to. It's like they feel they're at a crossroads. So as you're moving forward, though, there's also the fact that somebody, okay, I got it. Somebody around you that you normally don't tell your business to, or tell them things until things have happened for you in a good way. It's like you want to share something with them and it's a dream come true. You've been working really hard, maybe getting your own place, or, growing this stable foundation that feels like home for you. It goes back to home, and maybe it's home life, but this other person doesn't want to hear it. Some of you are not telling them because you feel they can put negative impact on what you're trying to achieve. I am with you. I always wait too. I'm like, I'm not going to tell anybody till I'm done doing it. So let's go ahead and clarify this Five of Swords. Also, the person that, you're in a relationship trying to work things out with them, they're at a crossroads and they're just being ugly. They're being mean. They're wanting to win at all costs. They say ugly things. They say a lot of messages to you, but won't speak to you. They have a lot to say, but won't speak to you unless it's negative. It's just so... Ugh, I'm sorry you're going through that. Some of you, this is somebody you work with. It just feels like people around you. But this one person in particular, people walk away from them because look how they play mind games. They're like, ha, I win. But guess what? They don't really win because those people are leaving their life. And if that's what they want, okay, great. But they fall back to, oh, well, maybe I should have done things differently, and always try and make amends. But at this point right here, what you're currently going through here, there's a lot of messages being exchanged, but nobody's really communicating clearly. With I guess like the elephant in the room is how it's coming out. Like this person has a lot to say about you, but everything they say is negative. Everything they say is really sharp. There's a lot of disappointment. You're feeling that it's time to say goodbye to this person and you're tired of putting up with their crap. And your intuition, the universe is telling you, you need a break from this because this person is just very negative to you and they're not helping your growth. And so whoever this is, maybe you just need a break from those people, period. But, they're creating the conflict around them and with them. And so you can leave the situation. Like, I don't need to be around their negative energy. Good for you. Because what I see here with this Page of Wands coming up in the immediate future is you calling this person, not in the immediate future, but right here with what you're currently going through. You want to take a break. You're done. Not wanting to talk to them because they just keep playing games with you. It's like they'll want to work things out and then they'll go back to being negative, and it's just so disappointing. And you look at the past like, why did I give them a chance? You're feeling nothing here can be remedied. This can't be fixed. And so moving on, even though there's a disappointment, like, why did I wait so long? That's okay. Don't worry, because the Page of Wands is saying that you're going to get out there and explore. You're going to be in the public view of standing up for yourself and, everything that you have to say. You're going to have fun moving forward. Oh, I love this. Okay. So this Page of Wands, this is what I love to see. So you feel happier in the immediate future. And the reason is because you're moving on from the juggling of this person and leaving them in the cold. Okay. So, you look happy. You're starting to find a balance. And as you're moving forward from, the situation of the past where it feels rocky again, you're starting to create a balance. Now you are feeling a little bit of loss and grieving with this, it's more so about like the companionship you might have had with this person, but moving forward, it's okay. That Five of Pentacles coming out, it could be financial loss, like having to pay a lot more for bills or something like that. I see you very optimistic. And things are starting to really balance themselves out. Temperance is saying, give yourself time, be patient, allow yourself to heal, and also only give what you are receiving back in situations. You don't need to give too much. Not only that, this person in the immediate future, seeing that you're happy, moving on and creating a balance for yourself. Like I said, you're leaving them in the cold and it's their loss. And they feel like, I'll just wait, Aries will come back, but you're not. So let's go ahead and clarify that Eight of Pentacles for your advice. Yeah, your advice is saying you really need to pay close attention to the detail of this situation with this person because they create a lot of drama and it's a toxic relationship. It's time to close the cycle on that and pick up everything, all your stuff and move on from them because they are not creating anything good for you. Your hard work is going to pay off. Absolutely. I see you working really hard here as well, with your advice saying that don't give up on yourself, prove to yourself that you have what it takes, that you're committed to start the next chapter in your life and that you can carry this Ten of Wands, that you're strong enough to carry it alone. I like this because you're like, I don't need this person who is making things bad for me. And don't worry, things are going to work themselves out. Just be patient. Let's go ahead and clarify that Queen of Swords. For the outcome, if everything continues the way that it's going, wow, a person is just, oh my gosh. So that Queen of Swords happens to be that person, the one who's really sharp. And if things continue the way that they're going, the outcome is that this person's going to be upset and cold and mad, saying ugly things like they normally do. Five of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and then the Eight of Swords. So they have a lot of ugly things to tell you and just be really mad, aggressive even, because with that Five of Swords next to the Knight of Swords, there's a lot of relationship drama, if not rushing into battle, but they're in their mind about it. Okay. It's like they have a lot to tell you, but they can't get it out. They're stuck in their mind. Like, I would tell Aries this, I would tell Aries that, I'm going to tell them that, but they don't actually act upon it because they're stuck in their thoughts, being angry. Why? Because this Queen of Wands right here is somebody who's very vivacious, someone who's very victorious, and she shines very well. Why? Because she works really hard. Now the Queen of Swords does too, but this person's negative attitude is just really making them just very short-tempered and sharp, and they got a lot of work to do there, but they're not going to, because they just go back to, their pride and ego being in the way, saying ugly things, wanting to act upon it, but feeling stuck because they can't. And you're okay with this Queen of Wands. This is a victory for you that you're okay without this person, and they can't have your energy back. Whatever they had with you, those memories are now in the past as you are growing forward. So let's go ahead and get an oracle message for you. We have azurite and orchid. Okay, so and orchids. Okay, that's just kind of funny because it's a new plant that I'm growing, and this time it was successful. I got it down and know how to grow them now. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I really, these orchids are beautiful. Anyways, so Laren Stargate, it says personal power, healing, entanglements, throat opening. So yeah, you have a voice moving forward. You're finding a balance and you can talk about things, even the things that are painful, but moving forward, you'll be able to open up and share your experience and have fun, and not worry about the person in the past who just made you feel low, because they were stealing from your happiness and they can't anymore. So I like what's at the bottom of the deck. Look how bright that is. It's almost like the sun, and it does look like, oh, sunflowers. Yeah. Crazy lace agate and sunflower. And it says play, more fun, jokes, and laughter, please. This is what you need to give back to yourself, because this person stole a lot of joy from you and they no longer can do that. They're just not beneficial for your growth. And closing the chapter and focusing on the next step in your journey ahead and what's next for you in life is going to be amazing. So don't give up. I don't see you giving up. I just see you going through something really tough, like, oh, is it going to get better? Absolutely it is. But just keep working hard and let that person be mad about whatever they want to be mad about. You just keep moving in the direction of progress. Okay, this is what I have for you, Aries. If it resonates, go ahead and hit that like button. I will see you in your next reading coming up. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.